I just dumped all the veggie straws onto the floor. Love that for me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's mukbang, I am finally doing another chips and dip mukbang. I think it's been almost 3 months since I've done my last one, which is insane, and I've been missing these dip videos, and so have you guys, so I had to do another one. I'm super excited because I made some really fun dips today. I made this Twix dip. I have no clue how it's going to turn out. It's probably going to be great, but I don't want to get my hopes up too high just yet. And then I made a lasagna dip because I have been craving my lasagna recipe lately, but I didn't really want to take all the time to make my lasagna because it's a really long recipe, so I just made it into a dip instead without the noodles, and it was so much easier. And then I got a request by my very special friend Sarah. I love her so much. She is so supportive, and I love her. I love you, Sarah. She requested that I get this Kite Hill French onion dip and try it with veggie straws, so I'm going to do that today. And I also have other chips obviously to dip. So for the lasagna dip, I also have Doritos, the spicy sweet chili Doritos, the vegan ones, and I had to get them because it had Stranger Things stuff on it, so I had to get that. And then I have some Pringles because these are accidentally vegan, and I'm pretty sure somebody requested those too, so I got some of those. And then for the Twix dip, I have vegan pretzels, the best vegan pretzels I've ever had, and some vegan chocolate covered graham crackers, which I love these things. So I'm super excited. And also for today, I'm answering more questions. You guys have been wanting a part 2 to my Q&A. So part 1 is my 2,000 subscriber video, so if you want to, I will link that down below, or I will put a card and you can go check that out. But today I'm answering the questions I didn't get to, plus more. But first, I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna start with this dip. I made a mistake last time that I bought a dip by trying my dip first because I ended up liking my dip more. So we're gonna try this one. I believe it tastes good. I mean, if Sarah recommended it, then it can only be good. Okay, Kite Hill. I've had Kite Hill yogurt before, and I think sour cream before, and I've liked everything I've tried with them, so. That's what it looks like. It smells really good, but it's a little jiggly. Okay, veggie straws. Sarah also tried pepperoni, the vegan pepperoni that I've eaten before in this. I didn't get that today, sorry Sarah, but I'm excited to try the veggie straws. Okay. I'm gonna start with the green veggie straw. The texture goes really nicely together. Thank you, Sarah. That's a good combo. That's bomb. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I have a drink too. This is homemade strawberry almond milk. It is so good. Maylee, my sister, is obsessed with it. So am I. Oh my gosh. That recipe is actually a syrup. I made a strawberry syrup and then I just added it to almond milk. So good. Okay, I'm gonna try some of the lasagna dip, and I'm gonna start with the Doritos because I've been craving Doritos. Look at that. So instead of using ground beef, I used tofu. So I just pressed some tofu and then crumbled it up and mixed it with spices and then baked it so that it wasn't soggy when I cooked it in this. That's what I did with my lasagna recipe too, and it was so good. So I'm hoping that this is as good. It's not the best dip I've made, but it's still really good. Okay, I'm gonna try some of the Pringles now. So unfortunately, I couldn't find any of the regular Pringles, so I just got the wavy instead. Actually, Maylee got the wavy for me instead, so thank you, Maylee, I love you. I really like those in it. Okay. First question. TTORRR_ asked, how old are you and are you currently attending college or want to? So, I'm currently 20. I turned 21 this year. I took 2 years of college and I was going to major in nutrition and I was super excited about it and I loved it, but I was going to a community college where I live and it's a really long story, but basically they screwed some stuff up and I honestly don't remember what happened, but I took a break. That's all I'm trying to say. I took a break from college and I do want to go back, but I'm honestly just kind of focusing on YouTube right now. Not like it's my job or my career or anything. I just really love doing it and it's where I'm happy right now, and I'm so blessed to have parents who are supporting me. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now, but I might go back for the fall semester. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of contemplating. Aiden_Janny asked, oh, are you in school? No, not currently. I already graduated high school, took 2 years of college, now I'm taking a break, might go back. Sophie Ryan 234, she asked, would you consider starting an online business where you could sell your baked goods? Okay, you know what? I have been wanting to do that for so long. I would love to open up my own cafe, but I mean, that's going to be a long and hard process. So, I might end up doing an online thing. I'm not sure yet. And I know I keep saying I'm coming out with an ebook. It has been a really hard and long process, and I'm so sorry that I still haven't come out with it. It's pretty much ready. I'm just trying to do the last steps and get everything figured out. And it's still taking forever, so I'm really sorry. But I may or may not start an online company. I don't know. I would love to. I mean, that would be a great way to kickstart my cafe in the future. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna move on to the Twix Dip. I think I'm actually gonna start with the chocolate covered grams. Yum, I love these. Okay. Whoa. So it doesn't taste like Twix necessarily, but actually, you know what, that last bite kind of did. The addition of the grams really helps because I didn't put like a crust or anything in here. And this dip was super easy too. All I did was mix, I will actually write it in the description, but for the caramel part, I mixed 1 cup of natural creamy peanut butter with 1 cup of maple syrup, and then I just put a ganache on top. And it's that easy, and it's so good. But I recommend eating it with grams. They don't have to be chocolate covered, just grams. Lucky Y dot stars. She asked, what's your favorite / least favorite part of being vegan? Wow, okay, that's a really good question. Being vegan is amazing, and it has changed my life for the better in so many ways. So best part, I think the food. All of the foods I get to try, and being able to have a YouTube channel centered around my veganism and creating new things and seeing all the different things I can create vegan is so much fun, and it's amazing. And not only is it good for the environment and, you know, animals and all that, but it's also very beneficial for your health. I mean, if you're very good at eating whole food, plant-based things, it is very, very health beneficial. If I ate like this all the time, not so much. But I mean, as long as you're getting variety and all the supplements and vitamins you need, it is so good for cardiovascular health and, well, pretty much just anything. It's just really good. I could go on and on about that, but yeah, it's so much fun to be vegan, and I've enjoyed every moment of it, so. Okay, I'm thinking I should probably try some pretzels in it now. That's super good. The salty aspect of the pretzels really balances out nicely. But I still think I prefer the grams because it completes the Twix ambiance. I just really love the ensemble of the grams with it. Oops. I forgot to answer the other part of the question. Hold on, let me get a drink first. So, least favorite part about being vegan. That's hard because I don't dislike a lot of things about being vegan. There's not much for me to not like. I guess I could say the cost of vegan food sometimes is just unbelievable. Also the fact that veganism, I guess not so much anymore, but it used to get a really bad rep because of all of the pushy vegans and just people thinking that you couldn't get all the nutrients you needed, so it just didn't have a very good reputation. And so sometimes I feel like when I tell people I'm vegan, I'm instantly judged and they now see me as the vegan, you know what I mean? And sometimes because of the bad reputation that it used to have, and sometimes still gets from people, I feel like people are judging me and thinking that I'm this negative pushy person when they don't even know who I am yet. So that's also kind of a downside to being vegan. But it's not because I'm vegan, it's the people. But it is because I'm vegan. Anyway, but yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But there might be more, I just can't think of anything else. Matthew_Gonzalez. He has 2 questions. How do you have the coolest sister? In parentheses, Maylee. I don't know, man. I'm so friggin' blessed. I don't deserve her. She is my godsend, my queen, my role model, my example, my best friend. Like, I don't know how or what I did to deserve her. So, sorry, I don't have an answer for that. But he also asked, when are you gonna do a mukbang while doing art? Okay, that's a really good idea. I mean, it'd be kind of difficult because if I'm drawing or painting, I'm gonna be like going back and forth. But that's like an interesting concept. I've never thought about that before, and I've never heard of anyone doing that before. It'd be like a Bob Ross, Trisha Paytas action. I don't know. I may or may not do that. Anybody else, let me know if you guys want to see that. I think that would be really interesting and fun to test out. Darling Tarot, she said, yay, love Q&As. I'm glad you like them. I should do more. She asked me a bunch of questions, but I'm just going to pick from a few of them because I have other questions I need to get to. So first of all, kind of personal, but what's your sexuality? She said, have you thought about it before? So yeah, I'm straight and I have thought about it before. And here's the thing. I'm just attracted to guys. They're just super attractive to me. And yes, girls are very, very attractive, but I'm not attracted to them. Guys. I'm attracted to guys. Girls are pretty, but I'm not attracted to them. So, yeah. So, when I thought about it, I was like, nah. So, it was just like a simple no. This is a good one. Still from Darling Tarot. She said, how are you able to eat as much as you do? Don't worry, the Pringles are fine. So, first of all, ever since I was little, I've had very high energy, always been running around, crazy child. When I was in my teens, I never did any sports, but once again, very high energy, and I skateboarded a lot. And I danced around, and I was just a very crazy child. And now, I don't run anymore. I used to, and I took a break because it was starting to be super stressful for me. And so I took a break from running, and I want to get back into it hopefully soon. I want to listen to my body. There have been a few times that I have thought about going to run, but then it was super windy every single time. And I kid you not, that happened like 4 or 5 times. The weather loves me, guys. Love it so much. Just feel the love. Anyway. But now I still am, I'm very active. I just can eat a lot. I can put a lot down. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I naturally have a high metabolism, but because of my high activity throughout the years and the fact that I'm trying to build muscle now really aids in my hunger. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn. So the more I'm going to need to eat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just keeping active, and I can just eat a lot. Okay, I will read one more from Darling Tarot. This is a good one. What language do you want to master? So, I would love to master Chinese, just because, if you didn't know, I used to live there. I lived there for 8 years of my life, and their language is just a beautiful language. There's so much meaning behind their symbols, and it's so cool, but it's so hard. I would also love to learn French, more French, or master French, because I took French in high school, and that language is just so beautiful. I love it. So, French or Chinese, one of the two. I can't decide. Because I feel like with Chinese, I have a deeper coalition with Chinese, just because I used to live there. But I want to master French because I just love that language. So, I don't know. One of the two. Ice Queen asked, would you make vegan cosmic brownies or vegan Dunkin' hash brown recipe? So I've actually been planning on filming a I made vegan cosmic brownies recipe. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I can't read this name because I think it's in Korean or Japanese. I'm pretty sure it's Korean though. But they asked, what is your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? I would have to pick dinner because, you know, it's the end of the day. It's a meal. I usually go on walks pretty much every night just to relax me and get me calmed down and get out the rest of my energy for the day. And so dinner is kind of like the meal before I get to do that and then get to relax. I don't know. I really love dinner, especially because a lot of the time Maylee and I will do our weightlifting workouts in the afternoon, and so I'm like, not necessarily like super hungry like you are in the morning, but super hungry because my muscles are like wanting food. You know what I mean? So I'm hungry, and so I get excited to eat dinner. So probably dinner. Sophia Monet asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years life-wise? I've gotten that question before, but that was, oh my gosh, was that my first or my second Q&A? It's one of my first Q&A videos. So definitely have a different answer now. I'm hoping I will have the ebook out by then. If I don't have it out by then, I should probably quit because that's sad. Hopefully more college, I've taken more college classes. It is very important to look into the future, but I'm really not trying to dwell on the future. I'm kind of just trying to live in the moment right now. Just enjoy my life day by day. But like I said, it is very, very important to look to the future and to plan out and have goals. So I'm going to work on some goals, and if you guys want to know them or whatever, I will let you know in a future video. Let me know if you want to know my goals. That's random, I don't know. It doesn't look like I've eaten a lot of this, but I'm almost done with it. I don't think I'm going to finish it, but I ate a lot more than I thought I would. Valentina asked, who is your celebrity crush? I feel like I get that question a lot. It's pretty much the same as last time. Hasn't changed much. Zac Efron, Cole Sprouse. I've been showing my dad Supernatural, so immediately my dad and I are watching Supernatural, and I have reestablished my adoration and love that I have for Jensen Ackles, the guy who plays Dean in that show. It should be illegal to be that perfect, just saying. But then again, my mom is, so anyway, not in that way, but like she's perfect, you know. Andy Black. Or Andy Biersack, I guess. I know I'm missing someone. Also, I'm kind of obsessed with KJ Apa right now. I will post pictures of these people on the screen if you don't know who they are. Or what they look like. Because once I post them, you'll fall in love. Oh, Sebastian Stan. Tom Hiddleston. You know, I could go on and on. Let me pick top 3. Jensen Ackles. Why did I do this to myself? Jensen and Andy are like at the very top. They're the epitome of perfection. Of perfection. It's almost like I said of a perfection. Of perfection. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to take a few more bites and answer a few more questions, but I'm getting really full, so. Amelia H. asked, you have $100 and a free day. What do you do? First of all, that's friggin' awesome. I have an extra $100, but that doesn't really get me. Like, I can't travel anywhere. Gas prices and airplane ticket costs. No way I can travel with $100. So, I would probably get my best friend, go to a sick vegan restaurant. Sorry, I had to delete a few things from my camera because there were too many videos on my SIM card, so I had to just delete a few things. What was I saying? Oh, go to a sick vegan restaurant with my bestie and get whatever the heck we want, and then go on a walk and just hang out the rest of the day. Sounds like a pretty ideal day with just $100. So this is the last question. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm really sorry if I butcher this, but Maja Motilska? I said that so wrong. I'm so sorry. They asked peanut butter or Nutella. So, Nutella isn't vegan, but I found a vegan version of Nutella, and it is just delicious. However, I think I'd still pick peanut butter over Nutella because it's just that good. So, okay. Last bite. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for sending in all your comments. I really, really appreciate it. I've been getting so many sweet comments recently, and they literally have just been melting my heart. I love doing these videos, and I love having this YouTube channel, and you guys are all saying that you really like my videos, and it means a lot to me because, I mean, I make videos that I would want to watch, but knowing that you guys like them too, I don't know, it just makes me really happy. So, thank you guys so much, and I love you guys. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.